Alright, I wanted to tell a little bit of a funnier one. So, this is a dream I had a very long time ago. It was probably before I was even in kindergarten. So, in this dream, I was at a resort that was like, I guess, like Great Wolf Lodge or another resort that you stay in. But it also had like the outdoor water park of a water park I used to go to a lot as a little kid. And one of the pools there was next to like this sand pit, so we called it the beach pool when I was little. So most of this stuff takes place at the beach pool. So I'm there with my parents, my older brother, my younger brother, and my cousins. And my cousins have the same family as me. It's the two parents, a boy, a girl, and a boy. So that's how it is in my family and my cousin's family. So we're there with my cousins and my family, and we're in the beach pool. And for some reason, we thought it was a good idea to have my older brother stand on my dad's shoulders, my older cousin stand on his shoulders, and I stand on my cousin's shoulders. This is all in a dream. This would never work in real life because, no. And the lifeguard yells at us, "Hey, don't do that," as a lifeguard would. So we fall over. Little did we know, we had just summoned a candy monster. Not like the Cookie Monster where he's obsessed with eating cookies. No, this was a monster literally made out of candy. And in this dream, this monster ends up kidnapping my parents and my cousin's parents. And I remember seeing them with blindfolds on that had like those like mints that are like peppermints that you find at like a Mexican restaurant. Like over their eyes, like in Coraline with for button eyes, but it's candy with a blindfold instead of just sewing them on. And they had kidnapped their parents, and we couldn't get them. At first, we're like, "Hey, it's great because now all the food is candy. Everything has to do with candy. It's a candy themed. It's Willy Wonka." That is, we were literally transported into the world of Willy Wonka because we summoned a candy monster. At first, we thought it was great, but then we started to feel sick because all we ate was candy. And we ended up trying to save our parents, as in just asking the candy monster, "Hey, can we have our parents back? We want vegetables. We really don't feel too well and we want to go home because now we're trapped at this resort." And the candy monster goes, "No, you cannot have your parents back. They were the fools who summoned me. They are the fools who must pay." And our response was to eat this 10-foot candy monster. And let me tell you, I've never felt more sick in a dream. And I've never felt more sick the next day. Like, I woke up feeling sick and not wanting to eat any candy or any sweets. I was like, just give me vegetables. So, we ended up eating this candy monster. And the entire resort cheers when six little kids eat a 10-foot candy monster to save four adults. And with that, I remembered my parents going, "Oh, what happened? We fell asleep tanning." We're like, "No, you didn't. I feel sick. Can we go home?" Like, "Oh, but we just got here. You're not leaving yet." We're just like, "No, no, why can't we leave? We've been here for days." They're just like, "No, we barely got here." So we ended up having to stay at this resort in my dream for several more days after we had been there for a while, feeling sick. Because our parents didn't know that time had passed while they were sleeping with a candy monster holding them captive. I can tell you that I have never looked at candy with more disdain the next day. The day after that, I ate a butt ton of candy. But let's just say I had a really weird dream when I was like 4, and that was the result. I've had a few funny dreams, weird dreams too. I might tell them on on this channel because I tell stories, but that is an old dream that I've had. So, oh my gosh, I can't even talk about it without laughing because it looked like if you've ever seen that old Frosty the Snowman thing animation, it looked like that. But if you ever look at like a wet candy and you can see that it's sticky, it looked like that at the same time. Like it looked like that Frosty the Snowman, but sticky and gross. It also had a giant nose. Like, how is it not falling over its nose is that big? I can't even describe it since it was so long ago, or like all the things about it, but it was an abomination of science and candy. Also, candy has never tasted that bad either. So, I guess that's it. That is the weird candy monster resort water park family kidnapping eating dream. I can't even describe it short.